Hi guys, today is March the 20th. Um, this morning I started with my homework and I actually managed to finish just a few minutes past 3 p.m. Um, also, I phoned the International Postal Service of South Africa to try and find my hearing aids, and they told me that if it was sent 6 weeks ago, which was the 6th of February, maybe it's less than 6 weeks, maybe it's more, I don't know. I haven't really worked it out, but yeah. Then it should have been at the Hearing Institute a week after it arrived. And so I asked the guy that answered if he could help, and he said, well, he's not at work right now, he's busy with funeral arrangements. What would I like to know? Because then I have to phone back again on Tuesday because Monday is a public holiday. And I explained to him and I told him, and he told me, well, if you don't have a tracking number, then I won't be able to help you, but if you can find a tracking number. And I just told the guy a few minutes or a minute before that we don't have a tracking number. It was sent without a tracking number. There's no tracking number on the parcel, only the sender and receiver address, as well as the names of the person that sent it and the person that should receive it. So now I asked the guy that did send the hearing aids if he could maybe ask the service, the mail service he used, whether they could give him a waiver number or a reference number. And I can maybe try and use that to find my parcel. Otherwise, we'll never know whether it got lost or stolen, or whether it's just backed up in the system somewhere. So meanwhile, I'm still running my fundraiser, just in case. So it looks like it will be some time before I can get relief from my tinnitus, and the teachers just have to put up with me asking questions or to repeat themselves when I have a headset on, because there's nothing that I can do at this point. It sometimes makes me feel so helpless because even though we do get free hearing aids in South Africa, it's not, it doesn't have all the features, it's just a basic type of hearing aid. And so yeah, and you only get one, you don't get two. If you need two, then you have to wait 1 year for it. So when you get this year, you get one, next year you get the other one. And like the lady that tested me told me was that it won't help to use one and not both, because you won't be balanced out. And I know what it feels like when something's not balanced out, especially if you have a headset with one piece working just fine and the other piece has gone soft for some or other reason. So no, I don't want to have a hearing aid and not have the other one as well, because I'll be getting annoyed and frustrated, and well, I would feel even worse. But anyway, I also, at the end last night, I ordered another type of keyboard, which my brother found for me, because the online store, they are still waiting for the product department to let them know about the other one, but I'm not going to wait for them anymore, because each time I wait for them, the keyboards either get sold out or the price goes up. So I just hope that this time the one that I ordered would be one that I can use. They did say everything works with one button, so maybe with the function key and the F keys, that's fine. If I can program them, I don't have a problem using it like that, as long as I can still use them in a normal way, like pressing Alt F4. But we'll see. I also had to buy batteries. I bought lithium batteries for the keyboard because they don't come with batteries. I also got the backpack because
1749.
at least I'll be able to go to a store and also get onto the bus without worrying about someone messing with my backpack behind me. But yeah, so from this afternoon until Monday afternoon, I am just going to relax and watch my Netflix TV show that I'm watching at the moment, In the Dark. And then I'm going to sit with my shortcuts again because for some reason, when we move back and forth between Excel and Word, I don't know, I forget most of my shortcuts. And the strange thing is, I forget the shortcuts that we are using now, remembering the shortcuts that we aren't using as much. And the only thing that's worrying me about Excel is the functions that we are using, the new functions. The other three that we learned in class was I'm able to remember how to use them, but the new ones, I wasn't too great in school with maths. I only have maths, not the high maths, what do I call it? But the more easier maths, that's one I have. I just can't get to the English words. And now the maths that we are using now, all the functions, I struggle with that. Even though it's quite easy actually, but I get confused of when to multiply, when to divide, when to not divide or multiply. That's confusing for me. So that's the only worrisome thing now. And I just hope that now that I've done my AM in office information processing, I just hope that this time is right, because I kind of feel that when I did the information processing African language for the test, I just feel that my computer might have been on autocorrect because I had a lot of mistakes. And I'm going to ask my teacher about that, because I remember writing that African language word by word by word by letter because we don't get it in contracted braille, since I have no idea what language that was. So we are just writing it letter by letter because we have no idea what language it is. So we don't even know what the writing was about, or the text. For all we know, it could have been someone cursing, we don't know. But I know that they won't give us something like that. But I mean, I'm just saying that we don't know the language that we were typing. I'm Afrikaans and English speaking, so the African language could either be Afrikaans, it could be Xhosa, it could be Zulu, it could be anything. And this time we had it again, and I just hope that this time is correct. I hope so. If it's not, then I know it's something to do with the computer, because I know that I've written it letter by letter. And yeah, one of my friends are going to check my CV tonight for me, as well as my service contract that I had to do for my AM. And yeah, we have about a week and something, a week and a few days, maybe 2 days, 3 days. Then I'm going home. And on the 11th, I'll be coming back again. I just hope that on Tuesday I'll be able to find my hearing aids. Otherwise, I'm hoping with all my heart that I would get hearing aids from Angel, because having tinnitus, as well as not being always able to hear some people or certain things, it does tend to make you feel quite down because it's frustrating not being able to understand someone and you know that you are supposed to know what they are saying. It's even worse when you're blind because a sighted person can, read your lips. We can't, and that sucks. um, so being deafblind can be really bad. That's why I tend to just, stay away from people because not everyone, but some people I struggle to hear them. Like this one student, I think he's not in the hostel with us. He's coming into college every day. I can't understand him. So I just say, okay, yes, that's fine. And sometimes I can understand what he says, but most of the time I'm like, what are you saying? I don't know what you're saying, so I just walk away. So yes, today we had hot dogs, and yesterday we had hot dogs. This afternoon we had mac and cheese. Yeah, and this morning we had bread with eggs and coffee. And this afternoon and for dinner we had juice with our lunch and dinner. So that was what I did today. Tomorrow will probably be my washing day again, do my laundry and just watch some videos. I'll see if I can maybe make a video tomorrow where I can show you guys my desk that I bought with my 10-year-old laptop on it, and there are some screws missing, and some of the screws are a bit loose, but it's not as loose as in falling out of a table at this point, although I have to get someone to really get them tied up a bit more. But so at some point I'll have to get some extra screws and those ringy thingies that goes over the screw to protect the table. Most of them also don't have those ringy thingies, but anyway. But I'll see if I can maybe make a video because my room changed a little bit. The old desk is now in the other corner of my room, and my coffee table where all my coffee and kettle and my tea and everything is, that's now in the corner, so I can't use the bottom drawer. I had to take everything out of it. So I've got a little coffee corner, and right next to it it's my fridge, and right next to it the beginning of my new desk. The only thing that I don't like about the desk at this point, but it's not too bad because at home I would prefer this one piece of the desk to be on the side it's on at the moment, is the corner side. I would have loved to have it on my right side because then I could put my books on there, but now I can't because you can't connect the one piece to the right side of the part of the desk where the drawers are. So, but it's not bad. I'll still be able to put my books somewhere on the desk, and I just have to use it with my left hand, read with my left and type with my right, or I can just put the keyboard there and the book and just sit sideways. But yeah, my keyboard might just show up on the 6th of April, and I'm not very happy about that because I actually hope to get it this week. I still hope to get it this week because the other one came fast, so this is just an estimate that they gave me. So I hope that I'll be getting it sooner, because I feel a bit lost having to use my laptop keyboard again. But I guess that's life. That's how things go. So, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.